After a point in life, children spread their wings and leave the nest. This transition is needed, but may also cause emotional pain to other family members, especially parents. Hello, and welcome to the Connected Mind podcast. Today, I will be talking about empty nest syndrome. The term empty nest syndrome alludes to the anguish and the other complicated emotions that the majority of parents undergo when their children leave the nest. Of course, parents want their children to mature and be self-sufficient. However, the process of letting go is frequently heart-wrenching or emotionally draining. As a result, when the kids depart the nest to either enjoy living entirely on their own, begin a collegiate career, or continue pursuing their connections, parents may experience feelings of loneliness, sadness, and grieving. Women typically experience severe more than men, and feelings of grief may be more prominent by many stay-at-home parental figures whose lives have been organized around having to meet their children's daily needs. The empty nest syndrome experienced by many family members of grown children is not an interventional disorder or prognosis. It reflects the emotional ambiguity of a typical life transition phase. While individuals often concentrate solely on the adverse emotional aspects of the situation, this moment in a young man's life can provide opportunities for new opportunities. Individuals can reframe who they are, determine what they desire to do with the rest of their lives, rededicate power to their career paths or subjects of interest, and regenerate marital relationships even without innumerable commitments of having to care for and trying to raise another human being. Guardians can also enjoy developing a more seasoned connection with their grown children, which can be extremely rewarding for all involved parties. Signs parents may experience: sense of loss, absence, depression, feelings of emptiness, anguish, concerns about their children's well-being, a lack of life's meaning and purpose, elevated spousal strife. Causes: it is organic for youngsters to depart the childhood home at a particular growing period. And empty nest syndrome is usually not as harmful as guardians may dread, as hard as they have established a solid and healthy connection with their kid. If the parent and their children had a dispute, disconnection, hostility, or discontent connection, both children and parent might encounter emotional pain after the children depart from residence. A significant correlation and support from all individuals are the best outcomes. A positive relationship provides all parties with a good opportunity for healthy communication, which is essential for emerging adults transitioning to autonomy and family members as they age. The difficulties that parents who are undergoing empty nest syndrome face entail forming a new type of connection with their grown children. After ages of having shared the home with kids, they are reuniting as husband and wife, filling the gap left by unavailable kids in the everyday routine. Everybody else's lack of sympathy or understanding sees kids moving out as a standard, better, and healthier event. What are some of the surprising benefits of living with an empty nest? Empty nest syndrome indicates a chance to restructure post-parenting existence around adult necessities. While vacant nesters miss their children, they may also feel relief from the day-to-day commitments of child rearing. They usually have the autonomy to refresh or regenerate their individuality. Guess it depends on the couple's relationship. They may also enjoy greater affection and much more time to pursue both familiar and different desires. What should guardians do before their independent person child moves out? Procuring reviews from your kid about domestic life before they leave, similar to an exit interview, can help open up communication channels and lay the groundwork for the next phase of the parent-child interaction. Inquire about their emotions about the family relationship, both positive and negative. Analyze what went well and what might have worked out better as they grow up. Without passing judgment, try to comprehend their fears about their family situation. Then, develop a strategy for maintaining contact and dealing with your new path length. How should a family handle an empty nest? Some guardians adjust more effortlessly than others, and they may even seriously question why their nest is deemed empty when they are still living in it. Developing self and gratefulness, thinking positively, expressing emotions, For example, through reflective writing and achieving out for assistance when needed are some physiological tools that can help those with problems. Daily exercise, relaxation techniques, and being considerate of others are all healthy ways to deal with stress. Transitioning your child out of the house is a significant source of anxiety. Coping mechanisms include acknowledge your emotional pain, even if no one else does seem to understand, and allow yourself to be displeased. Make your observations to help you recognize your emotions. 2 ideas are selling a tree or fixing up your child's old room. Analyze your sentiments, thoughts, and plans for the future with your spouse. Focus on finding guidance and assistance from companions who acknowledge how you experience. Some of them may have undergone emptiness syndrome as well. Allow yourself some time to adjust to the adjustments. Don't put too much pressure on own selves, especially during the initial days or months. Now that you've more hours, keep pursuing your interests and passions. Put off any critical decisions, such as selling your property and downsizing, until you believe you have adjusted. Hold regular routines and self-care practices, such as consuming a nutritious diet and exercising regularly. If you are having difficulties, seek professional guidance.